This man was struggling in the mud. When he was about to suffocate, a woman came. She grabbed Mariner and said, as long as he got her out of here, she would let him go. It turned out that, when the patriarch was about to drown Mariner, pirates suddenly appeared. Mariner told Helen to open the big door, and he jumped into the water. He quickly found his boat. Success brought Helen and her daughter out. They drove to the calm, windy sea. Helen was certain that Mariner had seen the mainland and wanted him to take her. Mariner agreed, but the condition was to throw Enola out the boat. Because the boat was broken, there were 2 more people. Their boat speed was very slow. Moreover, fresh water was not enough for 3 people. Helen would definitely disagree, even if Enola was just picked up by her. She took off her shirt, wanting to use her body to convince Mariner. But he had no interest and left. Meanwhile, Helen's tribe was dominated by pirates. The pirate leader is looking for a little girl with a tattoo, because he heard that the tattoo on her back is a map leading to the new mainland. At this time, an airplane found out them. It's the leader of the pirates sent. Helen arbitrarily shot the rope arrow on the boat. The plane was hit by a rope and started flying wildly. Not long after, it falling. However, Mariner's boat was also damaged. Have to know that in the endless water world, the boat is a life. Mariner was so angry that he cut Helen's hair by a knife. Not long after, they met another drifter. He took out a very rare treasure. The condition to exchange was to Helen stay with him for half an hour. Mariner immediately agreed. Helen had to get on the boat of the drifter, holding the newspaper, and didn't understand the word above. But civilization had disappeared for several hundred years that seemed to have awakened the last bit of Mariner's morality. In the last moment, he saved Helen. A few days later, they arrived at an exchange station. The people inside were very strange. They looked like wooden. Mariner quickly sniffed the seawater here. There was a rotting smell. It turned out that the people in the trading terminal were soon killed, just hung there. There were some people in the water nearby in ambushes. Mariner finally understood the pirates were coming because of this little girl. Helen had to tell him the tattoo was probably a map of the mainland. However, Mariner said that he actually never went to the mainland. So where does the land come from? Mariner took out something from the boat. He told Helen to get in. Mariner pushed Helen slowly to the bottom of the sea. Then, countless buildings appeared. The city and its prosperous streets were now in ruins. Dived to the bottom, Mariner picked up a handful of dirt. This is the mainland that has disappeared for several hundred years. Coming to the surface, Helen finally believed that the world had no more mainland. The pirates were in the Mariner's boat now. They can only raise surrender to be tied. The pirate leader excitedly studied the map on Enola's back. Mariner took the opportunity to drag Helen into the sea. Bullets in the back did not stop coming. Luckily, Mariner's ears evolved to gills. When they surfaced, the boat was burned to the ground. Mariner arrived in the cabin and discovered the green object the little girl had drawn before. It lacked in the book he picked up from the SeaWorld. She could never know what something from a few hundred years ago looked like, unless Enola actually saw it. Helen also said, while she had picked up Enola, a bit of soy oil did indeed appear. But now they couldn't do anything, because the boat has been destroyed. They would definitely die. Suddenly in the sky came a scream. It's Helen's father driving a hot air balloon. It turned out that the day the tribe was ravaged by pirates, the father could not find Helen and her daughter, so he had to find them by himself. Then, Mariner alone appeared on the pirate ship. The leader raised his gun. Mariner calmly took out a cannon and threw it into the oil well on deck. Along with a loud bang, the pirate's boat was on fire. Mariner successfully found Enola. At the same time, Helen and her father also arrived. They were lucky to escape. At this time, Helen's father discovered that, if the sun was used as a reference, based on a map on her back, they found the mainland right behind. Didn't know how many days had flown. A bird perched on the air balloon. Mariner was extremely happy. Because where there are birds there will be a mainland. The air balloon slowly lowered. A green mountain gradually appeared. After getting ashore, they found that there was fresh water everywhere in this place. Wildflowers grow throughout the mountain forests. Horses spread everywhere. There was also a small wooden house, inside which there were 2 white bones. On the table, there was also a tattoo paper similar to the one on Enola's back. Turned out they are Enola's parents. Before they died, they had been tattooed with the location of the new mainland on their baby. Then put the lane with the little girl into the sea. Hoped someone can pick her up, and came alive here. At the end of the movie, Mariner didn't stay in the new mainland, because since he evolved gills and membranes, he knew that he belonged to the ocean. Waterworld is a 1995 American post-apocalyptic action film. It was based on Rader's original 1986 screenplay. The most expensive film ever made at the time, Waterworld was released to mixed reviews, praising the futuristic setting and premise, but criticizing the characterization and acting performances. The film was also nominated for an Academy Award in the category Best Sound at the 68th Academy Awards. The movie is here. Thank everyone for watching.